Yes, people. So today we're going to be talking about the actual transfer window and what Liverpool are going to do next. Obviously, we need a centre back, probably a forward as well. So we're going to be talking about transfers and gossips today. So let's do this, people. Let's do this. Yes. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Before we start, please hit that notification button and the subscribe button. It will notify you when I'm always on. So please do that right now. Subscribe obviously, and when this video finishes, please comment below and say whatever you think. If I'm wrong or if you think we're gonna get these players, obviously we're gonna be talking about transfers and gossips and contracts as well. Before we start, the Aston Villa versus Liverpool FA Cup game is going to get the go ahead. So please tune into that one at 7:45, I believe, BT Sport. So and obviously here I'm going to do live watch along. I'm continuing with my live watch alongs. So please join me as well. So let's talk about Kylian Mbappe. A lot of people are talking about this at the moment. That keeps coming back as well. Don't forget that. That transfer keeps coming back, and there's a lot of gossip onto that, and obviously him being involved with Nike. LeBron James being involved with Nike as well. LeBron James is a finance at Liverpool. LeBron James done a tour with Kylian Mbappe. So this keeps coming back every single time. I'll tell you why. Kylian Mbappe is young, isn't he? He's probably 22, maybe 21, or something along those lines. And he does. His preferred destination is Real Madrid, but Real Madrid is too early for him at the moment. And Jurgen Klopp, obviously, that's his number one target from day one. Even when he was a youngster, he tried to get him out from Monaco. So this is what we need to look at. I believe in this transfer. I'll tell you why. Because how is Jurgen Klopp keeping up, like keeping tabs with him and calling his dad and getting updates? I mean, he must be really interested in this. And Liverpool is not like a club that's in decline, are we? Obviously, we've got results issues at the moment, but we're still top of the league. You know what I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're still champions. We're still world champions because Bayern Munich haven't won it yet, or whoever is going to beat Bayern Munich. So, Kylian Mbappe's destination is obviously Real Madrid, but he's too young for the moment to go down there, as he said. So, the next target is Liverpool. Liverpool's interested, Klopp is interested, Mbappe is interested in Liverpool as well. So what we need to do is get a financial package for him. Do we have to sell players? Maybe. Do we have to um, get enough package from Nike and Liverpool Football Club to give him the finance? Obviously, maybe. But the thing is that could unrest a lot of players. That's why Salah's name keeps coming up. Real Madrid are interested in Salah. Salah is interested in Real Madrid, as we saw him with that interview in it was a few weeks ago with that Spanish reporter. So this can go on. This is why probably Salah is he's behaving the way he's behaving, because he knows he might be leaving. Because out of the three, a lot of people prefer Mane and Firmino over Salah. Salah gets a lot of goals, but Salah is not a team player. Salah is about Salah, and this is why probably there's an unrest in the team at the moment. This is why a lot of players don't. It's basically a team full of individuals. It's not a team full of people who want to play together. So it's a bit difficult to understand it from the outside. I'm not making anything up. You can see it. I've been watching Liverpool since 1987. So as a kid, I could remember a glimpse of the teams I was watching. But as I got older, through the unrest, through the actual days of, we was in Barrett years, that in the 90s and the early noughties. Obviously, we won the UEFA Cup and the League Cup and the FA Cup, but it doesn't really come close to the Premier League and the Champions League. So there's two different things. So what I'm saying here is if Salah leaves, are people gonna be upset if Kylian Mbappe replaces him? Because that could happen. Because we need the finance, obviously, to get Kylian Mbappe to Liverpool, and he wants to come to Liverpool as well, from what I've been hearing. So, what do you guys think? Please comment below, and let me know what you guys think about it. And how comfortable are you with Kylian Mbappe playing for Liverpool and Salah leaving? Because a lot of people love Salah, but Salah hasn't been performing for a long time. The thing with Salah is he's not a team player, and Liverpool is all about the team. You know what I mean? It's nothing to do with the actual individual display. If we don't play as a team, we don't really perform. And the last three results actually proved it. We should be about 8 or 9 or 10 points clear now in the league. So this is what I'm talking about. And the team needs a refresh. Obviously, we need younger players. Salah is going to hit 29 soon. Marih is going to hit 29. Same with Firmino. So they're around the same age. So I know they're still in their prime, probably 32. They will come down from that prime stage. But you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. If you could get finance to supply the actual supply the actual transfer of Kylian Mbappe, why not? Why not? He's young. Obviously, we could get about maybe 7 or 8 years out of him, and he could go to Real Madrid after that. You never know what could happen in football. I hope he comes to Liverpool, but yeah, I think it could happen. Honestly, I think it could happen with the involvement of LeBron James, FSG, Jurgen Klopp, and Kylian Mbappe and his dad. It could happen, people. I don't think he wants to stay at PSG that long. That league is very weak. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. That league is very weak for a player like him. He needs to prove himself. All the best players in the world need to prove themselves to go to the top leagues in the world. It don't have to be, Spain straight away. Go to like Italy, go to England, then go to Spain. You could do things like that. That's what you need to do to prove to the world that you could play at any stage. It's not just World Cup or anything like that. This is why Ronaldo, I consider probably the best player in the world at the moment between him and Messi. Listen, I'm a Messi fan. I'm not a Ronaldo fan because he plays for Man United, but he proved himself in every league he played. He played in Portugal, he played in England, he played in Spain, and he's playing in Serie A. So he's basically played in all the top leagues, bar the German league. But the German league, Bayern Munich always win the league, so it's not going to make any difference. That's why I consider him just a tad more than Messi. Because if Messi can prove himself in different leagues, it would have been better. But Messi's getting older now, and it's not going to be the same player anymore. Yeah, so with Kylian Mbappe, I think this transfer can happen, people. So get excited, and let's just see how it develops during the summer. Okay, so we're looking at defenders now. And a lot of people are talking about the Turkish international who plays for Juventus. His name is Demiral. I don't know much about him, people. All I know is he doesn't play a lot. He doesn't play a lot for Juventus. So, but from what I've heard, when he plays, he's an aggressive player. He likes to get touch with players, and he's good in the air. He's a good passer of the ball. Pace-wise, I'm not too sure. I don't know anything about that. But the valuation is 45 million, and Juventus have recently said we want to keep him. But you never know with the player. If the player pursues Liverpool and he pushes the transfer, you never know. You never know. I think he should be a consideration for the January transfer. Even though Klopp said we might not get any defenders in or any players in, but we've heard that before, especially last winter transfer. Last summer's transfer. So you never know with Klopp. Klopp can tell you one thing and then they got the opposite side. We signed 3 players straight away after he said that with Costa, Simicaz, Jota and Thiago. So don't believe what Klopp says about transfer windows. He always gets a surprise. So, in Liverpool nowadays they keep it in-house. So they don't want to share it with anyone else outside the club, which is right, because that's how we've always been in the past, like in the 70s and 80s. We never used to tell anyone who we were going to sign, and then we just, bam, we sign someone. So I'm hoping that's the way it's going to go. I prefer, obviously, Sven Botman, because he's young, he's 20 years old, and he's got the physique of actual Van Dijk, and he's good on the floor, he's good in the air, he's good on the ball, and he's left-sided player as well. And obviously, he could score goals from set pieces. So this is what I want. I prefer him because Lille is doing well in France, and he plays a lot as well. So we can see more of him as time goes on. You never know. Maybe Liverpool have already agreed transfer for the summer. You never know. He's only 20 years old at the end of the day. So him, yeah, I want him more than obviously Demiral. But if Demiral comes in, I'm not going to argue that. Well, why should I? I mean, who am I to judge? Maybe they see something. Look at Jota and Timo Werner. I mean, there's night and day now from the both of them. Jota is much better player than Timo Werner. Because Werner, we thought like he's going to come into the Premier League and he's going to start scoring a lot of goals, but he's struggling. He's even missing like close range shots, like between him and the goalkeeper. But Jota is always scoring goals. I kind of knew Jota was a good player, but I didn't think he was this good. But let's be honest, whoever comes and plays for Klopp, they always get better. He hardly disappoints. Maybe everybody talks about Naby Keita, but Naby Keita is a different thing. Naby Keita is injury prone. We've seen him have outstanding games, and we've seen him have bad games, and then he ends up coming off. It's just too many stuff like that with Naby Keita at the moment, and I hope he can turn it around. But it's a bit difficult. You could only see him being same as Daniel Sturridge at the moment. So that's it about the defense. Let's move on to Gini Wijnaldum. From what I've heard, Gini Wijnaldum wants to stay at Liverpool, and Liverpool want him as well. But the thing is the finance side of his new contract. He wants over 100k. Liverpool don't want to give over 100k. You look at the players that actually got over 100k in the past and now. You got players like Matip. Why? You got players like Keita. Why? You got players like Oxlade. Why? You got players like Marih, who's even lower than them lot, believe it or not. You got Salah. You got even Firmino's got 180k a week. I don't know how that happens. Even though he's been there for a long time, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. And then you got Van Dijk. You got Salah. From what I've heard, Wijnaldum in his current contract is on 75k. Why? The guys want everything in football, especially in the high level, and he's always fit. He's always there. I know he's 30 years old now, but he doesn't deserve this. He should get paid the same as the rest. Because Adam Lallana was getting that. Adam Lallana was getting, I think, 110 or something like that. I heard even Lovren was getting 100k. Why is Lovren getting 100k, people? Why? With his mistakes and his calamity. Why? I mean, you got to think about things like this. And a player like Wijnaldum, he was getting the same as Takumi Minamino, 75k a week. He's asking for 100k and they don't want to give it. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully, along the way, it changes and Liverpool smarten up, because this guy deserves everything that he's getting. He should get, because he shouldn't be 75,000 a week. He should be over 100k a week, because you ask for trophies that's next to me over here: FIFA, Super Cup, Champions League, and the Premier League. He's got all that, and he's not getting the money he deserves. I agree with him. If he ever leaves, if he goes to Barcelona, Inter Milan, I've heard is interested as well. If he goes, I'll shake his hand and I'll say thank you for all you've done. He's a legend. No matter what happens, people, Gini Wijnaldum is a legend, and we need to actually applaud him for what he's done for us. Don't be bitter like what we've done with Suarez and Coutinho. Those two are different, because they left us in a mess. They didn't leave us actually with anything else. They left us in a mess. So yeah, with Wijnaldum, I hope he gets the financial support that he wants, because he deserves it. I'm not complaining about it. I know a lot of players, a lot of people are saying his age and is he going to be in the starting lineup if everyone's fit? We don't know, but he's always fit. Those players you guys are talking about, so everybody else is talking about, like Thiago and Henderson and all these guys, they're always injured. They never hardly fit, but he's always fit. Think about it, people. He's always fit. Matip gets over 100k a week, like 120. Why? He should be getting pay as you play. Same as Keita, pay as you play. I mean, because they don't play enough. That's unfair to everyone else. While you're sitting at home with your pajamas on and your socks, you're getting paid 100k a week. Why? While us lot in life, we always struggle to go to work through these COVID times as well. Yeah, it's wrong. It's all wrong. I hope you enjoyed this, people. Please comment below and let me know what you think about the actual transfers I've obviously discussed, and Gini Wijnaldum's contract, because I think it's unfair. I honestly think it's unfair. And If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now, and please comment down below and let me know what you think about the transfer, and let me know what you think we should do in the future as well. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon, people. I'll see you soon. Enjoy the game tonight. I'm going to do live watch along as well. I forgot to tell you. Doing live watch along on my LFC Redford Over studio. So please tune into that. I'll be on at 7:40. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon, people. Take care, everyone. Take care, yeah? Hello, everyone. Almost forgot about David Alaba. Liverpool are interested. He's going to cost about 175k a week at the end of the season. So it's between us and Real Madrid. His head is towards Real Madrid, but you never know. If Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp go for him, they always get their man at the end of the day, especially with Jurgen Klopp as the manager. So sorry about the last update. Yeah, David Alaba is a possibility in the summer when his contract ends for 175k a week. I hope this happens because he can play multiple positions. He could play as a centre back, he could play as a left back, he could play as a midfielder, and he could play as a number 10 as well. He's an all-round player, so I really hope we get him. And you never know what's going to happen. I know his head is towards Real Madrid, but if Klopp comes in with the right financial offer, you never know. Alright, people. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you.